Hey, hello. Welcome to another video. Today is the movie of episodes 21 to episode 30 of Minecraft Hardcore. But before we begin, don't forget to like and subscribe. But let's get straight into this like an hour to 2 hour long video. Hope you enjoy. Get the popcorn ready, and that's begin right now. I started off look on my balcony, looking at my empire, my hardcore empire. So far, it looks pretty good so far, if you don't ask me. Today we got a whole plan, full day plan full on today. On day 119, I decided to start working on the passage over to the whatchamacallit village area, village trading hall area. So I mined a nice big long tunnel straight to it, and I made it the staircase 3 wide, just to have it. My plan is to have the whale in the middle and have like a thing. You'll find out later on. Anyway, after I done that, it was nighttime, so I went ahead and emptied out my inventory from all the cobblestone I just mined. Emptied out all my stuff into this chest, and then I went upstairs to go to bed. Then I went to bed to wake up on day 120. 120. Almost a whole year. Half a year, almost. Crazy. Anyway, after I realized how long I've been on this world so far, I went ahead and downstairs, got my enchantment table, got some books, because today I want to make the enchantment setup again in my basement of my house. So I actually have one again, instead of having that old one that I had a couple episodes ago. Made some books. Made a total of 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I got 7. I think this should give me 8 or 9 or 10. 9, yeah. So I now need more books to make more bookshelves. Looking for leather. I really need to organize my chests soon. Later on, that's the later on goal. Got my sugar cane, made it into some paper. More paper to make some bookshelves. To make some more books. And then I made some more books. Time to make some more bookshelves. This will get me to 10. I need some more wood. No, I need more wood and some leather. Paper and leather. Made some more books. Total of 8 I can make. 9. 10 books. I don't have enough wood. I didn't realize that yet, so I checked my chest to see if I have any wood, which I do. So I went ahead and made the bookshelves. But first I made some more paper. Books. Got a total of 16 books. That should be enough to actually start setting up my plan for this. I need to make sure if I have any deep slate. So that's how I want to make this room out of, the deep slate, because that's the theme in my village. But before I decided to go down there to get some deep slate, I decided I should go visit my cows to feed them and to slaughter them. As you can see, I have a full house, so I fed them, and then I lowered the numbers. While I do this, I have my pickaxe on my other hand, so I can enchant it up, and you can see I did some damage to it, to the cow population. Thought about the sheep, doing it to the sheep, but the sheep numbers are not that high. Mr. Villager is there. Decided, trying to figure out how to get down. Figured out different places for it. I found out, put that block back, found out probably the best place for it is just under the staircase upstairs. Make nice little staircase corner. So I went ahead and broke the floor and then started clearing a nice place out for down here. Went down here because I needed to go down to the mines to get some more deep slate. So I went down to the mines so I can get the deep slate I need for this project. Got the deep slate. It was nighttime, so I went ahead and went upstairs to go to sleep on day 120. And then I had to deal with this Enderman friend before I had to go to bed, so I took care of him. And then when I done killing him, I cleaned up the little passageway I made. As you can see, I cleaned that up. And I went to bed. Better than last season. Back on season 6, how season 6 ended. Comment down below what happened. Anyway. Closed the door. And then went back downstairs to start working on the basement. Got my crafting table so I can craft some more more stairs. Because the stairs is what I need the most. Looking at my beautiful empire. How beautiful it is. It's truly beautiful. Placed that staircase wrong, so I placed it right the next time. And there we got the staircase down to the future basement area. Made the wall. Finished the staircase. And placing down the deep slate so I can actually have a room. And I made some terraforming. Boom, boom. That looks pretty good. Did the same over here too. Broke this. Moved the grass so I can add the floor to the basement. went over here because this is the plan where I have planning on where the the enchantment table will go. Nice in this little corner. So I went ahead and placed the bookshelves in the enchantment table where it was going to end up being. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 like that. Something cool like that. Messed up a few times, as you can see. So I don't think, well, yeah, that will work. Actually, no, that won't work. It needs to be a 3x3 area. I don't think I realized that at this point. I think I do, actually. I do not know. Been a while since I filmed this. Went upstairs. Got my lapis lazuli. Patch that up. Tried to go ahead and fix this up. Make it less weird looking. Checking that to see, but that's the outside, and I don't want the, like, that would just look strange on the upper levels. Looking around to see what I can enchant, I decided to do the books. This is where I realized I need to fix that. Realized that I messed up. Looking for some wood. I decided just to take some from the house, which later I'll fix later on. Got my crafting table. Made some more bookshelves because I messed up badly. Think I messed up those 4 on the two corners as well. I messed up that too. I know I'm basically just ripping my house apart. But I promise I'll come back and fix that later on. Trying to figure out what I did wrong. Messed up badly again. Had no idea what I was doing wrong. And I think I finally realized it. Took me like a couple of minutes and hours. It was getting late, so I went ahead and went upstairs to go to bed on day 121. Went to bed to wake up on day 122. Wow, day 122. Crazy. Oh. got some wood out of the chest. I'm just really lazy. I could have just gone up here. Decided to patch this part up for now. You know, I'll come back later on. Got my door fixed. And went back downstairs to get the enchantment table finally finished. But now I have a fully full out enchantment setup. Well, almost. Not completed just yet. But almost. Super close. Making the books now. Bookshelves now. Counting to see how many bookshelves I actually need. I think it was 15 to get the 30 enchantments. This should be with a 30 enchantments. Got powered 1. Sharpness edge. Decided not to do that. Decided to do it anyway. Thorns, bone attractions. I decided to do thorns. Whiptide, piercing. Unbreaking. My inventory is now full of all my stuff that I have. Protection 1. Bone of Ethepods. I know useless, but I got it anyway. I was really tired at this point. Like I am now. Threw out some stuff. Sharpness 1 again, I believe. Shaping edge again. Piercing, I believe, again. I think that's all the books that I have. I know low level enchantments, but still, really good. Went down to my anvil to merge them together into... I don't know what I was thinking here. Looking at my books, trying to figure out what to do. Piercing and piercing to make piercing 2. Looking at this stuff. Decided to put this on that, but that was too expensive. Way too expensive. So I need to get some more levels. Looking at my chest for stuff I can smelt. So, I need to smelt as much stuff as I can possibly get to actually have it into the best things I can get with that stuff, as you know what I mean. Some steak, some iron. Emptied out my inventory. Looking at all my chests. Looking at everything I need to grow my empire even bigger. I know this is a lot of smelting, but he needs this to do this sometimes. Made this go into the block form. Merge those blocks of gold together. Iron. Ooh, beautiful steak. Beautiful gold. Cooking some steak. Cooking some more steak. Even more steak. Figure out what's in here. Decided to melt some copper in that chest. In that furnace, I mean. Got some steak. Got some more steak. Make some more chests. I want to make a automated smelting thing. So I got some hoppers for it. Started working on the automated furnace farm thing, smelting thing, but it was getting late, so I went ahead and went upstairs to go to bed. Go to end day 122 to wake up on day 123. Wow, 123 days in this world. Ain't that crazy? Crazy indeed. Went ahead and stored some stuff in here, so it will go down the top bit. That's what the two double chests are for. Then the smaller chests are for coal. So it goes in there like that. to make a nice little thing like that. Because I think it looks pretty good. Seeing any other stuff I can smelt down. Or smelt. With my new machine. Probably like the first machine of the series. And we're already on episode like 21. 21. And it's working perfectly. I made an automatic smelting system. It's pretty good, pretty basic. Not high tech yet, anyway. Went ahead and go to bed. Not yet, anyway. Went around the village just to see how things are going. It's going pretty good if you don't ask me. An amazing village. A beautiful village. The sun is about to go down on day 123. Looking at my chest to see any stuff. Ooh. Sorry, while filming this, I got a bad cough. Decided to finish my cow farm. I decided to take care of some sheep, lower the sheep numbers. The cow farm is pretty slow, so I decided to skip that. But instead, I decided to not expand, but like let out a perimeter to expand the cow farm by 20 blocks on both sides. I believe I had made it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, 20 blocks. Made it all the way around, which I think looks pretty good. Pretty big thing. Went in here, looking at it, decided if I just counted how big it is and seeing if I can actually make it a double decker. Which I think would be a nice idea. 20 blocks and 2 or 3 deep down. But this is when I decided to go upstairs on day 123 to go to sleep. Don't forget to leave a comment of how you enjoyed this video. And this is where I'm going to end it. If you like it, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye for now. Start off like what I do every morning, go downstairs from my house, as you guys know. And what you're watching right now. Me going downstairs to start the beautiful day of this game. What I do every day. Walk downstairs. Shut my chest. I want to make an actual storage unit, but the place that I want to put it currently has some villagers on that land. So I'm going to have to first make the village training hall to move them into before I can just do that. Emptied out my inventory a bit because I don't like having a full inventory. Comment down below if you like it like full inventory. Anyway, I went ahead and harvested my crops. Well, not yet. Looking at my chest of all the stuff that I have. Checking all the stuff that I have in my storage. As like I said before, I want to make a storage unit, but I have to work on a different project so I can move what's there. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Anyway, I've been just looking at my chests, seeing all the stuff that I need to have in my possession. Got some sticks, made some powered wheels for the system. My train station to the village training hall that I'm going to be planning on making shortly. Use none of those in the future. Got some sticks to make some normal wheels. It was like that how you make it. Yep. Make 16 beautiful whales. Decided to make even more. A total of 32. A total of 64. That should work for now at least. Hopefully. I decided to dig some of this out for the start of the floor of the train station. Over to the village training hall. I then went over to the wheat farm to harvest the wheat and then plant them again because, you know, always plant your wheat when you're done with it. Anyway, I went over to the cows and sheep and fed them, breeded them to grow the population. I did not kill any of them, I don't believe. Fed them so much. And then when I did the sheep too, as you can see, I was in the sheep pen and there was babies running around. Saw this open, decided I should patch that up before any zombies come waddling in. Continue walking on the railway. Placing the blocks. Of course, it's going to be nicer looking than that. But that's a future project. It's about to get late, so I probably went upstairs to get ready to go to bed. Because I need my shut-eye. First, I made the staircases for the train tunnel to the train station. This villager's bed is set as in my house, which is weird. Decided to have him have that room while I sleep in the next door room. I went to bed and woke up on 125. Wow, 125 days in this world. That's crazy. It's like about half a year. Pretty much exactly half a year. Wow. Half a year in this world. That's crazy. This villager was outside the walls, so I decided to let him back into the chambers. He finally came back in, so I patched this up before Mr. Villager here decided to waddle back in. And then I went back working onto this train station place. Made a nice little staircase like this. Like that. I'm going to remove the cobblestone that was in the entrance to the mine. Decided to expand this bit. The, like, entrance. Not the entrance, but this thing. I think he's just on my feet. Anyway. Trying to look for some slabs so I can put in the expansion. Got the staircases for the train station over to my new area. Remove these. Block this so I can add it on to the new extension to this little entrance area. My little staging area. The great expansion to my empire. Got more slabs. I'm running out of chest space. That's why I really want to get this done. Now I got it completely surrounded, which is nice. Decided to remove these and add the chests. Or I had the chest on the other side. So looking around a bit, decided I should probably bring the chests from inside the mine in that area is the best case of action. As you're about to see, I'm going to be breaking one of these chests in about a couple of minutes. So I can move it out here. But I'm not going to break it yet, of course, but soon I'll break them. Shortly, before you know it, they're going to be broken and moved outside. Like as you see now, I'm breaking them. And then moving it outside. I'm going to edit out me shorting through all of it, because that's pretty boring. And be back in a minute. So I got almost all of it outside. In this little, like, chamber area. But then it was getting late. Getting late. On day 125. Day 125. So I went upstairs to go to sleep. To wake up on day 126. Day 126. Wow. That's a lot of days. That's like an entire day. Anyway, I went back downstairs to start working on it again. There's still some more chest organizing I need to do. Oh, no, that's not. stored the chests down. Decided to combine some chests together into some double chests. To make it as good as possible. So I broke this chest and got the chest and combined it with the other single chest to make a double chest and fixed that. Got this anvil and put it in the corner like that and patched that up. And now I got a nice little expansion to my little staging area. Fixed that up, removed the gravel and made it into dirt so I can put down some deep slate, I believe I put down. I completely moved things around so I have no idea where things are now. I started working on tunneling out the tunnel, as you already saw. It looked pretty good, if you don't ask me. I thought I made some power rails already, but I couldn't find them in my chests. My luck is they probably despawned. But anyway, I have extra gold, so I can use it for that. I just sell them now. They're in the bottom chest. But while recording this, I was extremely tired. In real life. So, yeah, I probably, glossed over it. Looking at this chest. Right there. In that chest, you guys probably just saw it with me as well. Looking back. I was so confused trying to look for them. I really need to get better organization. While recording this, I'm actually still tired, so I have hard jobs and stuff. Anyway, I worked on this a bit more. Got more redstone. Finally found it. Haha. It's getting late, so I decided to go back upstairs on 126. To go to bed and work up on day 127. Wow. 127 days. There we go. It turned into 127 days. Remarkable. Again, I do what I do every morning. Went downstairs. And started working on placing the train tracks for the train station. Had some problems trying to figure out how to start the system. Decided just to have a basic one for now. Well, I can always come back later and make a better looking one. Turn that on like that. Made a cool thing like this. Made a minecart so I can test out my system so far. I know it's pretty simple, just 3 rails. But, look, it works. It works right now, right? Just to make sure it actually works, you know? I don't want to test it and not work. Placed it down. Turn that off. Did some more tests just to see how fast that goes. And then here I decided I probably need to make an extra 3 in the middle here. So I did the math, counted them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. That would be 7, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. And then 3. I had some trouble setting this up, as you're about to see. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work either. I didn't realize it was gonna work, not gonna work at this time. Realized it now that it didn't work, as you can see. So I actually went down here to figure out the problem. Trying to figure it out. That wasn't gonna work either, but it will work there. Just decided the best case of action is to probably just use a block. Does it work like that? Decided to just use the full block and put the level under it and have it turned on. And I did some tests here to find out if this actually works, which turns out it does. So I patched the hole up that I made and repaired the staircase as like the slide thing, which I think looks pretty cool if you don't ask me. And then this friend, this scary looking fella, jump scared me. I have no idea how he did it actually come to the chain pound. Just like the card stopped him somehow or something. I have no idea. I had one arrow, so I just shot him like that. Didn't kill him. I was scared of him probably still gonna comes to lounging towards me. I don't want that to happen. I don't want to die. I only have one life in this series. When I die, it's all over. Anyway, I do what I normally do, trying to figure out a bow to stop the situation from happening. Trying to look for arrows. I got some arrows, 9 beautiful arrows. That should take care of him for a bit. Hopefully, yep. Check to make sure it's all clear. It is, for now at least. So I light it up a bit more. And then I decided to work on this entrance right here. Down, the staircase down at least. And I got it, almost got all the blocks I can use with that for now. So I decided to light this up a bit and then test it. So I went upstairs once again. Placed down, turned that off, placed down my minecart, and then took it off, and I flew right on down. All the way down to the end. In a couple seconds, which is pretty good. And then I just went upstairs because it was getting late on day 127. So I went upstairs to go to bed. Put down the minecart again. I went upstairs to go to sleep. And this is where we're going to end this video. If you like it, like and subscribe. Don't forget to check out the Minecraft shopper that I got. Link down below. That's it for now. If you like it, like and subscribe. It is 128. I started off what I do every morning, looking at my village. And then I went downstairs. I saw this villager got eaten. I had to kill him because I didn't know what else to do then. But then I want to revenge for my villager, so I killed the person that killed him. So I'm down a villager. Not good at all being down a villager, starting off. Trying to figure out where the zombies came in from, probably from this massive hole in the floor. So I decided to do this today. So I started working on this room. Went upstairs, locked it so no other mobs, no other villagers will come into this compound. And walked around trying to figure out what had to do it. Went downstairs trying to look for some deep slate so I can use for down there. But I have no extra, so I looked in all my chests. But I don't have any. So I went ahead and going down to the mines to get some deep slate. When I came back up, it was already nighttime. So I went ahead and went upstairs to go ahead and go to bed on day 128 to make it day 129. Went upstairs all the way to the tippy top and went to bed. And then I woke up on day 129. Went downstairs and started working on placing some blocks. Realized I need some wood, so I went over to the forest to cut down some wood for the like end pieces. Not the end pieces, but you know what I mean. Hopefully. Got my wood and went back to my house. Locked it up behind me. And then I made started making the walls and the places for this house. Picked up some of the dropped blocks, trying to figure out how to do this. The best way to do this, put that block there, and then went along with it as the main floors thing. Made a little no new pull. Couldn't reach, so I made it extend a bit more and patched that up. And removed my new pull, as you know, because I don't want the new pull right there. As you know, I don't want it there. So I broke some of that and add the word right there like this. Beautiful. Did the same over on the other side. Amazing. I did a whole bunch of patching up, and then I was getting late, so I went ahead and go upstairs to go to bed on day 129 to wake up on day 130. 130 days. That's over a year. Not over a year. A little under a year. Over half a year, I mean. Checked my chests. Decided to do some stuff. Like making sure all the villagers are nice and safe. Which they are for now, at least. Looking at my chests. Just to know what's going on. Just to know what's going on. Looking at everything, making sure I got everything I need for a beautiful day. Got some woods for slabs and stuff for the basement. Accidentally placed that wood block right there. Mined out. So it's too dark, sorry. Mined out if there's going to be where the shelter will be if anything bad happens. If this will like blows up or anything. Went to bed on day 130 to wake up on day 131. Amazing. Remarkable. Everything great about that. The skeleton was trying to kill me. I got a lot of projects going on. Unfinished projects. A beautiful temple. Looking at my chest to see if what I need. As you know, I always need stuff. Every day I need stuff. Every day. Went back down here to work on the shelter. If this like world blows up, as you know. Put some these blocks in just to add the decorations. Decided to mine that. That would look way too weird, so I just add. Look what I'm about to do. I did it anyway, just for the lols. Realized that would look way too in because that's the entrance down to the horse stable that I made a couple of videos back. Decided to put these down for there, which that looks kind of strange. Super, super, super strange if you don't ask me. Made some slabs to probably put in that little like nook and cranny to make it less weird looking. But then I realized that's just gonna be a wall, so it'd be fine to look a little bit weird. Patch that up. And as you can see here, I just put it there like that. Couldn't do that for that one because that's a whole different slab. Got my wooden logs and made the beams again. I was lagging a bit, so I checked my FPS, which is not the best, but also not bad. Oh, I put the wood logs in. Made a nice entrance like that. If you don't ask me, that looks amazing. Amazing. AFK for a bit. Looking around, trying to figure out the best ways to make this amazing. Mine this out a bit. Mine this hole a bit. Add some slabs. Some beautiful, amazing slabs. So beautiful slabs. Slabs are just so amazing, ain't they? decided that this would probably look better with deep slate, because that will flush in with the down to the bottom. And add the slabs over here to add that look. And then digged out the wall so I can have a better looking wall with the deep slate there. I don't know why I dig that much back. That's not going to be seen. Mined it all out like this. I think it looks good. Nice cleared out room. I think it looks amazing, this cleared out room. That'll be a later project, making it into the bunker. I had to go ahead and go upstairs because that room is nice and clean, so that villagers won't turn again. And went to bed on 131 to wake up on day 132. Amazing. Amazing. Day 132. Wow. Remarkable. Remarkable. Looking at the beautiful mountain in the landscape, it looks amazing. Amazing. Looking at my chests, I decided to bring them down to the enchanter because that's where you need them the most, is down in the enchantment area. And the anvil down there so I can merge things together. I think I got everything I need to move over to the enchantment room. Everything I need for now, at least. For now. So I had to light this room up a bit. So I don't want it too dark. Then the enchantment quarters are over here. Anvil. Looking at all my beautiful, amazing stuff. Really need to make that storage unit someday. More lapis that we can bring down there. More books. And even more lapis. Lapis lazuli. That we can bring down to the storage unit. That's where it belongs. Down in the storage unit. Down in the enchantment area. That's pretty much the only thing you really use lapis for. Well, I think you can use it for dyes, but who used dyes? Yeah. Anyway. looking at my enchantment table. Try to enchant, but I have no levels. Just 2 levels, which is not enough for enchanting. Well, it's probably for the no bookshelf setup, but I'm lazy. Anyway. Checked my stuff to see if I got everything I need for an amazing trip. Went around the village a bit, trying to figure out what to do next. What to do next is what I'm trying to do. We're just running around the village right now, trying to figure out things to make this villager better. Made some stairs. Some beautiful, beautiful stairs. Deep slate stairs. Went around the village some more. Went up to my house. I went downstairs to check things. Got out all the deep slate. Went over to my cow farm because my plan is to try work on extending this a bit more. Like I said last video, I wanted to have a huge double-decker cow farm. I think will look pretty cool. Go ahead and change this into deep slate. Cows are already moving into this extended place. Decided to breed some of my cows. And then breed them some more to make some XP for my pickaxe. It's really low. Just a little spoiler alert. I'm filming this after like 3 other videos already recorded, and something amazing is gonna happen. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, I breeded the cows. Breeded the cows. So much cows. So much cows. Making babies. Making babies for the future generations of the cow farm. These chances are the first 2 cows that I brought in here, I probably killed them already. When I was doing some slaughtering. Pretty cool. Decided to break this and then go back inside the compound. Replace it with a stair. The great expansion to it is amazing. Made the little nice rim to it. And over here as well. The baby sheep that I killed back in September. Broke this block, so that would be weird. I didn't realize that was already fixed. Some not this. While recording this, I was extremely tired. So I just got off of work while recording this. My main job. Maybe one day this could be my main job, but that's gonna take a while. I need more than like how many subscribers I have now, and more people to watch. So if you want to watch me stick around and watch me grow, help me grow and stuff, that'd be amazing. Oh. Did more digging. Then it was getting night, so I went ahead and tried to go back inside my house. But these skeletons were trying to stab me in the back. So I defended as best as I humanly can. Best as I can. Because, you know, the best is not always the greatest. Used my bow, pinged down a lot. Used my shield to defend myself. Skeleton got knocked in here. I assassinated him. Then I fed up. The other skeleton is somewhere, but I don't know. Because there was two. I killed one. I don't know where the other one is. As you can see here. I think he jumped down there and died. It looks like it, I believe. So I went ahead and went back over to my... saw these Mr. Drowns. Pushed them in the sheep pen. And then the zombie, the drowned in the golden armor. The drowned in the golden armor. That seems like an amazing story. Anyway, I stood on top of the cow farm for a bit and then decided it's just time to go to bed. So I went to bed, and this is where we're gonna end this video. If you liked it, like and subscribe, and yeah, come back again for next week to see the next couple days, and like, subscribe, check out my Minecraft server that I told about on the beginning, and yeah, don't forget what I do every morning, looking outside. But then I went downstairs. Enderman was teleporting away because it was raining. Anyway, I went downstairs. What I do in the morning, just go downstairs. Not hard at all. Not hard at all. Looked at my inventory. I went back upstairs to check my outside area. Running around the village. Trying to figure out what I want to do today. I don't know. What do you want to do today? I don't know. What do you want to do today? I don't know. I'm bored. I went around the village just trying to figure out what to do. But then I decided to go check out my cow and sheep farm. Breed them some. And give me some babies. Give me some babies. And I did the sheep as well. Then I decided to go to the nether. Because I want to get some blaze rods and some netherite. Later on you'll see that I didn't know we need a upgrade template from this update. Anyway, we'll get to that later. So I ran over to the entrance to the nether. My plan is to make this whole thing, but you know, I'm worried about Gil at the moment. Climbing up the staircase all the way to the tippy top of this little like cave-in thing. And then my beautiful nether portal. My beautiful, and it's all it's glowy. And then I'm back in the nether. And then I went on my way and placed blocks behind me so I can tell which way I'm going. Because I don't want to get lost in the nether. Not at all. I placed the blocks as you can see, and I found the nether fortress. I don't know if you can see that from here because it's kind of dark. Anyway, there's the nether fortress, so I went ahead and built over to it. Building over to the nether fortress to get the netherly stuff we need. Blaze rods. That's what we need the most, probably. Is the blaze rods. The beautiful, beautiful, amazing blaze rods. Pure amazing. Pure amazing. Anyway, I shot some of with my bow, but I didn't have any arrows because who has arrows? No. Anyway, I did some parkoured into the temple, and then I got got fireballed by the blaze. He shot his balls at me, and I dig straight into the temple. He did it again. Then I made a nice little wall. Amazing little wall. And digged into the temple. A fortress, I mean. Then I made the staircase down into the fortress, and I got the achievement of the terrible fortress. Because it is a terrible fortress, if you think about it. It's in one of the worst nether biomes. With those effect things. As you see on the screen right now. It's using the blocks still to make the pathing. Because, you know, I need the pathing. The pathing needs me too. Got me some netherwood. So I went ahead and farmed the netherwood. So I can bring it back over to the overworld and have it another right farm. Went up the staircase. Then the Mr. Skeleton was there. Two Mr. Skeletons. Killed them both. Took care of both of them. Just a pigman there. Yeah. Block that off for now so I can check this chest. Some diamonds. I don't really need diamonds. I think I got plenty back at the base. But I got the saddle and the horse armor. Is what I want the most from this encounter. From my horse back at the house. At the base. Making sure nothing's over here. And no thingies. with the skeletons. There's one on top of that building over there. Went down the staircase. Nothing over there, nothing over there. Dead end over here. $134. It's the next day over in the real world. In the overworld. I'm in the nether! Another chest for me to loot. Start to use some dirt blocks. Some more netherite. And some more iron horse armor. And it's another dead end. So I turn back around. Checking things. Making sure I don't die in the nether. Because I don't want to die in the nether. Do you want to die in the nether? Comment down below. Decided to collect these as well. So, you know, it's nice to have some, as much netherite as you can. So that's a nice thing for bluing and stuff. Stuff like that, you know. I continue my way to this dead end. Chilled out for a bit. And then went over again, up the staircase. No, up the staircase over here. And continued pathing my path. And then my first wither skull. My first wither encounter. Right now. With the blaze still. Decided to block it up like that. And the wither skeleton's there. So I went ahead and killed him with the feet method. The blaze is still there, so I had my shield ready. 2 of them. 2 blazes. Killed one. And killed another one. I got into the fire, so I got a blaze rod. I went this way. Mr. Skeleton was there. Not a wither skeleton, just a normal skeleton. Which is fine. Made my path over here. And then I found the blaze spawner. Made back end. Killed him. Killed him again. Another one is right there, shooting its balls at me. Shooting his big balls at me. Don't clip that. Anyway, I killed him. I killed him real good. Da 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 da. I was on fire. blocked up the back end while I was farming the blaze rods. Decided to block this up a bit. Decided to clean this up a bit. Make the nice leveling. They keep on throwing me the balls. The fireballs. Attack them pretty good. Went back in fear. As you know. Cleared out the bottom floor of it. Didn't know if they're gonna spawn or not. Of course they spawn in right when I go in now. Just my luck. Just my luck. Killed him. I killed him good. Another one spawned in. I killed him too. Decided to grab that blaze rod. Got 7 blaze rods. Thinking about it, decided I want some more blaze rods. My shield broke, as you can see in the screen right now. So I decided it's time to go. Go back home. But as you can see, there was a wither skeleton right there. Right there. It spawned right there. Just when I was taking care of the zombies. And all those guys were burning me down. This wasn't a good adventure. Fall back because I was getting low. Well, not too bad, but better be safe than sorry, you know? Don't know how I want to do this, so I'm thinking of a plan. Think that with a skeleton disbond, because he's no longer there. I don't know if I knew that at the time, because I think I was doing something else. Went in here, checking, blocked that up. So I think this is the way that I came in from. No, that's not the way. That's the dead end. I think I went upstairs. This is the hardest part of the nether. You get lost. Then I get stuck by this dude. so scared of him. But now he's trapped. He's trapped in there. He's trapped good. Trapped really good. Slapped him and slapped him again till I got him dead. Another skeleton. But another wither skeleton came and chased me into my little cubby. Made sure I wasn't getting followed by the other end. And I took care of him. Really easily. Another wither skeleton, so I did the same thing with him too. Got his attention, and I took care of him as well. Checking my back, nothing there. Well, besides the blaze, but... Oh. Blazes from both sides, and I don't have a shield. This is terrible. How will I make it out alive? Trying to take care of this blaze. Trying to, at least. But I'm failing. As you can obviously see, I'm failing miserably. Trying to kill him. Moving in slowly but surely. And the withered skeleton came out of nowhere. 2 of them, I believe I saw. Healing up. Hoping I don't die. This is hardcore after all. If I die, I'm dead forever. That's the end of the series. That fight with the skeletons right there. Can I kill him? Yes, I can. I believe I saw 2 of them. That's why I'm doing this. Continue doing this secret method. Needed some more blocks, so I mined this out a bit. I had to just block that off. Come up here. But Mr. Blaze was right there waiting for me. Got him dead though. 9 blaze rods. There's the other with the skeleton. Well, it's probably a different one. 2 of them, yep. Just my luck. Had some. With a bunch of withers and a wither skeleton. 2 of them. This is probably the hardest thing I've done for a while. Decided to get some more blocks. This is a whole mission going on right here. To try and escape the Nether Fortress. Oh, that could be an episode by itself. I did the best idea is probably to try and build up. Checking to make sure nothing's there. Nothing's at least up on this side. That Blaze sees me. So I went over here trying to go to the way that I came in. That's not the way I came in. So I made a wall. There's where I came in, but there's 2 wither skeletons guarding my entrance out. So I decided to make a bridge over the lava. Probably the stupidest thing I ever done. Stupidest thing I ever done. No one's pulling for me. So I should be safe for now to at least try to crush this bridge. This deadly, sketchy bridge. Wither skeletons got spawned in right behind me. 3 wither skeletons are guarding the exit of my bridge over here. Well, blocks of netherite left, then I have to use the dirt. Build it over. Use the last bit of my cobblestone on this bridge. And then I made the leap of faith. Made it. And then I ran. I ran as fast as humanly possible. On the way that I took to get here in the first place. Ran as fast as I humanly can. To get out of town. And then I came back to the village. Come back to my base. To the portal. And it was nighttime, as you can see now. And look at that beautiful village light up in the night sky. It looks incredible, does it not? It looks amazing. Amazing. I should make a maze. Anyway, look at that village. Look at it light up the entire server. Wow. Don't forget to check out my Minecraft server IP in the description down below. Anyway, I went over here to try and save the village from the intruders. But decided the best thing to do is just go to sleep. So I stole this dude's bed. And then I woke up on day 136. Incredible. Incredible storytelling. The sun's going up in my empire. My beautiful empire. My beautiful empire. Went over to my main area. Looking at all my stuff that I need. So I need as much things as possible to survive in this place. As much things as possible. Checking things out. Checking my chest to see what I have. Went upstairs to my top room. Into my enchantment table area. Grabbed some iron. It made a new shield because my old one broke during that fight. That's why that fight was so difficult. It was so difficult, as you guys already saw. But I survived it. Surprisingly, right? Emptied out my inventory a bit just to see how much I can get rid of. Because I want to get some netherite. Got rid of that. Can't believe this dirt hasn't spread all the way through. Maybe I haven't been in this trunk for a bit. I have been in the nether for a while. Then I decided to go back into the nether to dig for some netherite, for my first netherite for the series. As you know, I was about to find out later on into the video that you need a upgrading template to make the netherite gear. As you can see here, I made my first netherite of the series. I know, amazing. Amazing, 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 amazing. Incredible, I know. Looking it up. How to make netherite. That I need a smithing table and the upgrading thing in the nether. Yeah. Looking it up, how to make the thingy. Trying to look for the things I need to make the smithing table. As much things as I humanly can. As much things as I can, you know? Because that's the point of the game. I have no idea what I was thinking here. Yeah, I'm trying to look for some wood. Because I'm slow. Have this. That's the smithing. Trying to look for the upgrading template. I thought I saw one before, but I don't remember. I don't know what I was thinking here. Thinking about it. But I don't want to waste another white on that. So I decided to have a gold one. That looks pretty cool if you don't ask me. I did the same with the pants. With the gold trim. It looks incredible on. I realized that loop on the bottom, it goes up. Instead, I don't just find that cool. Anyway, I'm now trimmed up. I'm looking stylish. Stylish. I want to have that nether white gear, but anyway. But I need to upgrade him. I think I know that now. So we're going back into the nether for a future video. If you'd like to watch that, comment down below. And yeah, that's probably where we're going to end this video. If you liked it, like and subscribe. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just chilling out till the video ends. That's it for the voiceover. See ya. Good morning. Looking at my village. My beautiful, amazing village. It's amazing. So amazing. You can't tell me otherwise. If you do, subscribe. Anyway, last video we made some trim, as you can see. Or was that 2 videos ago? I don't remember. A lot happened since then. Anyway, I went downstairs, what I do every morning, living on the top floor of your house. Anyway, I went downstairs. And I'm planning on going to the nether today to try to look for some upgrading netherite thing. So I went over to my portal and and try to find a bastion, one of the bastions with the things in it, which I don't remember which one it was. Got my golden boots on because I'm going to the nether. I don't want the zombies to come and attack me. Saw that Mr. Skeleton right there. But he's just gonna burn to death. He's just gonna burn. He's gonna burn to death. No one will know that he's just gonna burn to death. No one will know. No one will know. Well, except for he probably knows that he's gonna burn to death. All the way to the death. Anyway, I went over to the entrance to the nether. I found this beautiful thing. I don't want to spoil it, but I didn't find any other upgrade things. None of them. Looking at this village. Looking at this village grow to be an amazing village. A pure amazing village. An incredible village. How am I talking about the village? I'm in the bastion. Walking around. These guys are trying to kill me. Making a nice safe pocket. Looking at everything in this chest. Nothing. No, upgrade template. But there's more chests over there, so I decided to go check those ones over there as well. Nothing in there as well. Anything useful in this one? The crossbow. And some arrows and the obsidian. Which is going to be how I escape the nether. Spoil it. Grab the arrows and some of the boots. Change those out. Make sure they can't hit me from when I open that chest. Again, just a ancient debris, which I grabbed. But we still need the upgrade template. Right here I was getting low with food and blocks. So I decided to just go back home. About making a new portal because I'm running out of stuff. And my axes and stuff are running low. So I made a new portal over here. To escape over to the overworld. And now I'm on the overworld. Now, it always spawned me in the middle of nowhere. But I remember the codes. I have the codes written down of my base. The codes for the village training hall where I'm going to be putting that soon. Still not finished. There's this zombie, so I took care of him, and I went on my merry way after killing the zombie, trying to go back to my home village. This is where I try to figure out the codes for it. Trying to figure out which way I have to go. But I figured it out. Figured it out in no time. And then I got home. Massive cut. So I went ahead and went upstairs on day 140 and went straight to bed. Straight to bed indeed. Then woke up on day 141. This day I want to make a zombie farm. But probably white will I have the mine at, so I'm going to change the mine out. And like move it probably like in the basement. I think it's the best idea I can come up with. It's in the basement. And I can probably make a better looking mine later on in the series. Later on. Not right now, of course. Because I got other stuff I have to take care of. Other stuff. Better stuff. Remarkable stuff. Stuff. I have no idea what I'm saying. No idea. I don't know why I didn't edit this part out. I have no idea why. But it's too late now because I already... How I do these voiceovers is I edit it out, then... yeah. Anyway, I'm back. I think I went to like the restroom or something. Or had a call or something, I don't know. I don't remember. This was a while ago when I filmed this. And I recorded this in like 11, 12 a.m. at night, midnight. So I'm extremely tired, as you can see. As you can see, I'm extremely tired. I'm still extremely tired right now. So look, my job is really busy right now. So yeah. But I gotta make videos for you guys, you know? Anyway, this is my plan where I'm gonna have the down to the mines to change the most spawn killing right over there under my house. That's I think the best place for it, but like actually contain it better. I went down to the mines, try to find a cave. I know this is probably the stupidest idea I ever had. Digging straight down is like one of the rules. You shouldn't never dig straight down. Or this happens. Well, lava will happen. That's like the worst case scenario. Decided it's probably the best place to be. Made the ladder up all the way to the surface. Or back to my home base. All the way to the tippy top. But I got all the way to the top and there's this zombie. This remarkable zombie. And then more zombies coming from over there. So I thought it could be a spawner over there. which is better than, well, yep, a golden dude. So I looked around, making sure that there was a spawner over here. Shifting, just because I can. And there's a spawner over there. It looks like a zombie one. Which, that changes my plans. Because making actually this into the monster farm is better than having the other one. So I decided, why not make this into my mob farm? So I went ahead and digged out a nice water and add water to it. And this is it, me making it active. Turning it on, if you will. Getting rid of all the torches. One torch left, and it's of course the last one in the back. They spawned straight away. I tried to escape, but they attacked me first. A baby zombie. Tried to eat my brains. I escaped and placed it back in. Decided to make this room a bit better looking while I was also farming the zombies. I then changed out that for slabs. So if baby zombies spawn, they can't get in that little crack. Broke these and then add the slabs there so I can actually see their footsies. Killed him. Killed him real good. This baby zombie I try to attack first because he can easily come and eat me easily. Cleaned him up nicely so I can fix this problem. Add the slabs right there. Like I have a nice little room. Nice little room. Killed him. Kill him real good. Amazingly killing him. Lighting this place up a bit. Patching some cracks in the wall. Making it actually good looking. Fixing that bit. So no one will spawn on that little edge. Made a nice room. And grind some zombies. And have my axe out on my main hand so the mending can do its magic. Now it's just the legsies sticking out. Nothing can come and attack me, which is nice. Nothing can attack me. So I farmed for a bit and made this room into a better looking room. Like this. Nice looking room, right? Ooh, that came out of nowhere. Lighted up my little killing cell area. Farming them. Farming them as much as I can to completely heal up my gear. then that's where we're gonna end this video. If you liked it, like, subscribe, and yeah, that's it. See you next time. Bye. In the zombie area, I harvested it for a while, a good couple like minutes, just killing zombies, assassinating them, and stuff like that. Just killing them, killing zombies for a bit. I did that for a little while. I decided I don't want to do that for the entire episode, so I went upstairs on day 145. Climbing up this massive staircase, or ladder, I should say. No, it's not a staircase, Merrick. I looked on this chest and emptied out my inventory a bit. I really need to upgrade that storage unit. It was nighttime when I went upstairs, so I decided it's time to go ahead and go to sleep on day 145. That's how long I was done. They're just killing zombies. Anyway, it was the next day on day 146. As you can tell on screen, this is another long day. Anyway, I did what I normally do, just walk out and just continue on my day. Today I want to start working on the tunnel, actually finishing it so I can get things done. Because the more times the villagers out here, the likely they can die. Because I swear we had more before. I swear we had like a whole bunch of villagers, baby villagers, farmers and stuff. But now we only have like one farmer, one Fletcher, and like 2 or 3 other ones. So I don't know if I'm going crazy or zombies have been doing stuff I do not know. Don't ask me. I needed some more wood, so I went over to my forest that's right behind the base. Right over here. I got some wood, and then I went back to my Fletcher village to get some sticks, to get some emeralds so I can buy a mending book for my crossbow, and make my crossbow my main bow instead of my old bow. I believe crossbows are better. Comment down below if you think normal bows, which one do you prefer? Crossbows or the normal bows? Comment down below. Anyway, I just realized I need a book, so I went all the way back to my storage. And got a book. An amazing, beautiful book. We're trying to find a book. Looking back, there was one in that chest, but I didn't see it because I was tired while filming this video, and I'm tired now, so yeah. Anyway, I made my book out of scratch with paper and with the leather to make a beautiful book. Amazing book. The best book in the world. And then I bought the mending book. Boom. Amazing. Decided I needed XP, so I got that XP. And then used my horse stable area to go up to my house. I went down again to my enchantment area and just looking at all my books and see if I can combine any, or I can make some more. Got some more. I have no idea what I was doing here. I just went mad with making books. I have no idea. Like I said before, I was extremely tired when I was making this, and extremely tired when I was right now. So yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing. Pretty much every day, that's me, huh? Anyway, I just kept on enchanting. I don't know what I was looking for. I don't know what I was doing. I was just enchanting random books. Thought they were good. Because stones, it's okay, I think. Protection. I don't know why I threw out some lapis. Emptied out my inventory a bit. My inventory is a mess. And when I say mess, I mean a mess. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Anyway, I was just kept on doing that. I don't know what I was doing. Like I said before, I was extremely tired while filming these. So I need to work on my normal job. Throwing stuff out. Looking all at this stuff, trying to figure out what I can combine in with an anvil to make it better. You know, just messing around a bit. As you know. Looking at what stuff I need and don't need and all that stuff. Looking at chests, looking at all the books that I have and seeing if I can mend them together. Potion for potion 2. Potion 2 with potion 2. I guess that. If it cheaper around it. It's not, so I decided to go down to my zombie grinder and grind some amazing zombies. Some beautiful zombies and slaughter them with my sword till they die. Too cringe? Okay. I just went ahead and killed some zombies for a bit. till I have enough XP to do some upgrades. Put some mending on it. And now I have a new bow. A new beautiful crossbow instead of my normal useless bow. How did I even get that bow? Oh yeah, in the nether when I was dealing with the pigmen. I was trying to get netherite gear. Looking at stuff. Making sure of what stuff I need and don't need. Crafting some more bows. Not bows, but arrows. So I actually have something to shoot. I went ahead and charge my crossbow and have an arrow in it. A beautiful arrow, and started working on the tunnel again with the same pattern that I did a couple videos ago. A beautiful pattern, amazing pattern. All the way down. Later on, I want to actually get like glowstone or something and get the trapdoors and stuff to make that like design. But that's a later video at a later time. I also filmed like I think 3 other ones besides this one already on sitting on that I still need a voiceover and edit. You won't be seeing those till like next week and the following week. So there's some stuff that I know that I've done, but it's not out here yet. But you'll see it in a couple of weeks / months. Anyway, I went upstairs because it was getting late on day 147. So I went upstairs to my chambers, if you will, and just went to bed. And then on day 148, I woke up. Emptied out my inventory a bit. My inventory is a mess. An extremely mess. An insane mess. A ridiculous mess. Trying to empty out my inventory as best as I humanly can. As best as I can. It's not the best thing I can do, but you know, gotta do what I gotta do to win the day. Yes, you know what I mean. You guys probably don't know what I mean, but I'm going crazy. So I made some more stairs so I can start work on the tunnel once again. And as you can see, I got pretty much all of the staircase done. And I got some of the bottom sides done too. So I just need to look that long hallway to the chambers. So my plan when I get like right under where I have the temple is where the train station will be. It's like the sides that I'm going to. At one side going to a different place, maybe a different village or my different area that I build. Another way going to all 4 ways. One way is my main base, like this base is my main base right now. I'll probably make a mainer base, like bigger castle or something, far away. But that's a later project on a later date. As you know what I mean. You know what I mean, right? Hallelujah. Hallelujah. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, for the rest of the day, I just killed zombies. And that's where I'm gonna end it. Bye. D9 down in the zombie grinder, where I've been starting the significantly of my videos. As you remember, I ended down here last video. After a bit, I went ahead and went back upstairs to actually do more than actually just killing zombies, because that was like almost a majority of last video. If you guys remember that. If you don't, go check it out. After you watch this one, of course. Anyway, well, that's it for now, for thumbnail. Today I want to finish the tunnel for the going over to the future village trading hall, which you'll find out if I actually complete that goal. I got some bricks, but that's all I need, so I have. So I probably need to go back down to the mines to get some more later on. But that should do it for at least for right now, to actually get things going for right now. So I just checked my chest for as much stuff as I can possibly find. As much stuff as I possibly find for now. Because that's the purpose of the game. To figure out what you need for now. And throw away the stuff that I don't need, like some of the drops from the zombies that I slayed earlier today. Enderman's right there. I don't want that to end like last season. It's only like 4 episodes last season, I think. Anyway, of Hardcore Minecraft. If you want to check that out, I think I still have that. Just look later on in the videos. Anyway, I went ahead and goes downstairs to work on the this corner of the train station, and started digging out the hole for it, and I got a majority of it done, but not a lot because I ran out of blocks. But it looks pretty good so far. I still need to probably add some more power rails in the mix to actually be able to get up here with the minecart, but that'll be a later project down the line. I don't know what I was doing here. Just checking it out, seeing how beautiful it is. That looks, and it looks magnificent. It looks great. Incredible. Incredible. You don't ask me. And you're probably not. Checking for any deep slate, but I went out, so I went ahead and went straight down to the basement to get some more, which I got more. I already turned them into the stuff. It was late, so I went ahead and went upstairs on day 149 to make it day 150. Day 150 days in this Minecraft world. Wow. And I haven't been to the end yet. Comment down below if I should do that. Anyway, I went ahead and jumped into bed with this villager. I really need to work on actually home for them. Work on this village trading hall, because I think they're slowly dying. I think, from mobs and stuff, because it's not that safe. Pretty much all I'm doing is tracking them up. Telling the zombie to not fall and die, because I need him. And then I went downstairs to start working on the tunnel once again. Once again, working on the tunnel. The best thing to do on a Minecraft world, if you know what I mean. If you know my drift. If you catch my drift. Amen, brother. Amen. I'm so tired, sorry. Emptied out my inventory a bit, because I want to make the stairs for the tunnel look that I'm going for. So I made the stairs, as you can see right now, making the beautiful stairs, making it look magnificent. Making about 32, total of 40. I think that will be plenty for now. And made some more deep slate tiles for the block, like where the tracks are gonna be on the way over to the tower area. My plan is to make under the tower, it's just to make it like a little train station. Some tracks going one way to like another future build that I'll be making. One going to all 4 ways. This way is going to be one way going over there, and then another way. So 3 other ways it will be constructed, which I think will make it cool and amazing looking. Like make a little empire in this hardcore world. But then I run out of deep slate right here when I'm working on the bottom bit. So I went back down to the mines to mine some more deep slate. If you want to see how my whole of the deep slate farming, comment down below. But anyway, made some levers, I mean, gorgeous, amazing levers. And I decided I should start making it possible to get up and down with the minecart on the staircase area. Realize I kind of get stuck on that edge. Decided to add a minecart power rail here to make it powerful. So I did some working on the power wheel stuff down in this little underside of the track. Boom, boom. Place the lever, turned it on, replaced my blocks, and made a nice little track. A beautiful track. Broke this. Replaced the stair that I broke and put down. I just ruined it all. I forgot about that. Idiot. Idiot, am I right? Comment down below, idiot, if you saw that. Anyway, I had to redo it all again. Because I'm such an idiot. Turned it on. Went upstairs again. Turned it on right. And completely fixed it. Just like that. Replace that. I had a power wheel. And then remove this. And then I did the same over. I chested it and it wouldn't go up the hill. So I added this power wheel in the middle. So it will reach up here and actually make me go to the top of coming back. As you can tell, I'm testing it. Just to see I can actually get up this little ramp. Which I can, as you can see right now. And that's works perfectly. Looks beautifully. But I tested it a couple more times to make sure I can actually go back both ways. I get stuck on that corner easily. I'm trying to figure out a way to fix that. If you know how to fix that, comment down below. I think I know what block it is that's causing it. Got one stair on the corner. So I have to somehow like extend that without making that look terrible. But that works perfectly, going up and down, besides that little hiccup going down. It was getting late on day 150, so I went upstairs to go to my bedroom and sleep. And wake up on day 151. And I decided to go back down to the mines because I was running out of deep slate again. This is a big build with deep slate. pretty much every block that I've been using in this entire series so far, like the main majority block. And don't forget to subscribe when you're here. And I went back down to get some more deep slate, as you can see right now. But I went back up with a full inventory of stuff. Took me the whole day on day 151. So I cut that out for you guys so you don't have to see me mining for like 20 minutes. 20, 30, 40 minutes. However long it was. I don't remember. I went to bed on day 151 and woke up on day 152. 152 days in this Minecraft world. Ain't that ridiculous? Better than my last attempt, which is like 10 days, I think. I don't remember. Comment down below what it was. Anyway. I got the deep slate I need. So I went ahead and went back to the tunnel. But first I made the actual deep slate for this tunnel. This amazing tunnel that I'm constructing. This beautiful tunnel. This incredible tunnel. This tunnel will be the star of the show. The amazing thing about it is that it's a tunnel that will get me to villages. It will be incredible. Incredible, if you don't ask me. And you're not asking me because you guys can't talk back. Well, you can talk back with the comment section down below, but not while filming it, because, you know, you have to, you know what I mean. Anyway, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Went ahead and tried out it again. Went back down to the bottom. Whee! Get stuck on that issue once again. And zoomed on by. All the way to the end of that little thing right there. Went back and went ahead and finished the tunnel. As you can see, almost. I still have that, like, side bits. That weird side bits that you see. And I went ahead and tested it to see if I can actually, if it still works right. Which it certainly does. And then turn off the system. Trying to figure out how to light up this tunnel without stupid torches. My plan is to have like a trap door. Then have these like, not all of them. Probably not streamlines because that would be probably really expensive. But probably not every block, maybe like the top only, maybe some of the sides, but I have all the trapdoors in this little like section right here. And like little in-between bits of the thing. I hope you guys know what I mean. I'm not just randomly saying things. I'm probably just saying random things and you guys probably don't understand me. Realize that this is the mine, and I don't want that. Trying to figure out how to do this, as you can see. It'll make it look as good as humanly possible. So as you can see, I did a bunch of tests just to figure out things. But I only have a limited resource of these things. Decided to replace them and probably put them on the roof. Fix that patch. Broke this right here. And this is where I decided to put it on the roof. So I think that's the best because it will like go down and bright up the room. And it'll also bright up that little like room upstairs above it, that like weird space. And I went a couple blocks away from it, like I think I went 3 blocks, 3 or 4 blocks, I don't remember. I think it was 4. Did the same over on the other side. And I say it laid it up pretty well, I think. And I want spruce trapdoors to have it on the side bits. So I think that will look pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed, if you don't ask me. It started to rain, so I decided I should go on a trip to look for a spruce biome, spruce tree biome. So I went ahead and emptied out my inventory and bring at least one sapling back to my base over here so I can replant it and do what I have to do with it. Trying to figure out which way to go, the best way to go, which way I haven't been in. I've been in that way. I haven't by coming back from the nether. So I figured out the best way is probably this way. I went this way already coming here, I believe, but I think I was just trying to find a village as fast as humanly possible. And now that I have a village, I don't need a village. Realized it was getting late, so I decided before I go on this epic quest, I want it to be daytime, so mobs won't try to eat me and murder my villagers by biting them alive. That's me eating a zombie. Don't forget to like and subscribe. But as you can see, it was getting late, so I went ahead and put my horse back in the little pen that I have for him. I'm probably gonna make this smaller later on. And then I went upstairs to go to sleep on day 152. Day 152 days in this Minecraft video. I think series so far, that's about a whole year. So year has 365 days, so that's about 300, so a little bit more, a couple more days. I like burning flesh in the morning in Minecraft. And I went on my merry way to find some spruce. I'm going to edit the exploring because that's pretty boring. Decided to go this way. I don't think I've been this way yet. I see the spruce over on the other side of this river. I don't know if you saw that, but yeah. Decided to not go around the long way of the pain of making the horse on the other side of the river. So I decided to put him in a little hole. Nice little hole. I'll come back later on to reclaim him, but I just need to grab the spruce. And I went ahead and went over the river and got my spruce. My amazing spruce. Mined this tree and got at least one sapling. Like this. Hopefully you need to get at least one sapling, because that's all I need is at least one to grow the population of the spruce tree thing. Jumped in the ocean and I went back home with my horse. As you can see right now, I went back to my horse and got him back in his pen. And yeah, I went ahead and went around the long way so I can plant my saplings down. But first, to actually use the saplings, not the saplings, the trees that I actually cut down, the 6 pieces of log, which is not a lot. Not a lot of all. Not a lot at all. Barely any, if you ask me. Got my bone meal. Decided to come over here. Decided to against that because I was getting late and I don't want to die. So I went and come back, ate some food, and got my trapdoor. Made some trapdoors out of the spruce logs, as you can see right now. made a total of 8, which I still need a lot more to make this work. Because I think that looks cool with the deep slate bricks and one up here. That I don't like the little like chain thing on it. I don't know if that's supposed to be a chain or something else, but makes it seem like it's connected. I think it looks cool. But that's where we're gonna end this video. If you liked it, like and subscribe. As you can tell, I was heading upstairs to end the day. But that's it for now. Like and subscribe, and enjoy the rest of the video. That's it from this voiceover, and bye for now. Off every morning, what I do, try to push this villager outside of my house because the villager doesn't supposed to be in my house. Anyway, I decided to forget about that for now because I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. I have other plans I want to get to today. So I went downstairs and take a look at all my stuff. My beautiful stuff. All my beautiful stuff. My remarkable stuff. The best stuff in the world. I just ran around for a bit. Just ran around a bit looking at all the stuff. Just chilling like a villain. So much chilling. Just chilling, just vibing. Just looking at my stuff. Decided to make some glowstone so I can put it down in the tunnel over to the future village trading hall area. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I decided to put it here like that. And have like the spruce trapdoors on the side, like I think I said last video, like that. Yeah. So I think that'll look pretty good if you don't ask me. And you guys are probably not asking me. I need more spruce. So I went over to my spruce, where I have my spruce trees right over there. And I got my spruce. And I went back over to my base. It was getting late, so I went ahead and started working my way up to my bed. My beautiful bed. My beautiful chambers. My beautiful place where I sleep. Beautiful place where I put my head down and not worry about a thing. Not worry about a thing. Amen, brother. Not worrying about a thing. Yeah, it wasn't time for me to sleep, so I just stared at the bed for a while, thinking about my entire life choices of what brought me to this very moment. Yeah, anyway, just looked at the bed for like a couple minutes so I can finally get into it. And I slept and woke up on day 155. Day 155. What a remarkable journey so far in this Minecraft world. But I'm not giving up just yet. Not giving up just yet. Not just yet. Not just yet indeed, brother. Looked at all my stuff once again. Seeing when I need to grow the tunnel even bigger. Even deeper. Even deeper in the ground. Alright. Added the trapdoor, more trapdoors down to make this nice little like design. I want this all the way down the tunnel to make that cool little design thing. Maybe have lights under it on some of them. And then the roof, I want that like that because it makes it look like it's like hanging there by like the bars. I think that looks good. Comment down below if you think it looks good. Anyway, looking out at my stuff if I have any more deep slate left. Got some deep slates so I can use down in the underground. The deep in the underground. With a mob sleigh. With a mobs or mobs. Make some more slabs and stuff on minecart so I can get down there, of course. A beautiful minecart. And then I set sail. Not set sail. You know what I mean. I need to figure out a way to fix that problem right there. But I do not know how. If you know how, comment down below a solution. Thank you. So I had to continue this path deeper. Then I got all the way down to this end, trying to figure out what I want to do with this side. Because that hole is like directly in the middle of the thing. Looked around, trying to figure out how to actually make this work, make this actually a thing that I like for the rest of eternity. And a nice wall like that, because I think that looks pretty good. You can probably see my brain turning when I was doing all this, trying to figure out the best way to make this. So I'm gonna edit that all out so you don't have to see my brain like figuring out the physical things of all this. I started working on the staircase. As you can see, I tried making one in the back there, but that would lead off in the wrong direction where I want the staircase, directly in the middle of the tower of the villagers, where I'm gonna have the village trading hall. If you know what I mean. If you know what I mean, indeed. So I digged out a bigger roof. Digged a couple blocks higher so I can actually make this staircase up there. You know? So I want a staircase that actually does its job and not just do nothing. You know? The point of a staircase is to have it climb beyond the top of the building or whatever you're creating. That's what a staircase is, right? That's the definition of a staircase. As you can see, I got the staircase going a bit. But I didn't like this design, so I teared it down a bit. My inventory is completely full. Completely full. So I decided to do another thing that I want to do when I was grabbing the things. And turn on the power wheels from down here. So I can actually speed back to the station as fast as humanly possible. Replace my stairs. Don't know where the stair went. I have no idea where it went. Then I did the same with all the 3 gaps left for the power wheels. You know, because I need the power wheels to work for me. So I edited out some of that for y'all. Then I went the minecart and went back upstairs. All the way to the tippy top and hit myself in the chests. As you know, chests are the best things you can do. The best thing you can do is that stuff. Look at the inventory. Look at the chest. Make more of the deep slate tiles. Because I want more of them so I can make more of the staircase. Make it bigger and taller. Maybe to the top. Probably to the top and maybe a little bit above. I think this should be enough for. Hopefully. got another chest and placed it on top of the that thing. I forgot what it's called. While voiceovering this. Put in them stuff so that can melt in the system. And the beautiful, amazing system. Put more in there. Look for anything else that can be smelt, so I can kind of clean out the chest a bit. Or to be smelted, like the coal. So I do all that to the best of my ability. So I can actually do the stuff I want to do. Went upstairs on day 156. Day 156. Well, actually, I didn't go to sleep. I went ahead and went down to my farm down here. And first, some zombies. Some zombies, as you're about to see. I slain some zombies. I killed them good with my sword. My diamond sword, diamond sword. I went down the ladder. Went down really fast. So fast you can hardly say I am a cow. And I found this till day 157. So I just killed the zombies as they came down. For like, tell it that number to day 57. Which is about why now. About why now? 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 No, now. Let's have it now. Now? Why now? 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 No? Now? Now? No, now. Now? No, now. Now? No. No, 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 no. Now? 57? Now? No? Now? Now? No? Now? Please now? Now? No? Now? No? No? Now? Now? No? Now? 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 57? No, 56? 57? 56? 57? Hello? 57? 57? Hello? Fifty-seven? 57. How about now? How about now? 57 now? How about now? How about now? How about right now? How about now? 57? Please, 57, please. I want to say stop saying now. Right now? No. Now. Right now? Tomorrow? Today? Tomorrow? Sunday? No? Now. Monday? Wednesday? Thursday? Friday? Saturday? Sunday? Monday? Tuesday? Wednesday? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There we go. Now it's 57. About time. To tell you the truth, I forgot to edit that out. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. I forgot to edit that out. I think I edited part of it out now, but yeah, I should have edited all this out. Sorry about that. I'm a bad YouTuber, I know. Comment down below how bad I am. Anyway, let's get back to the normal scheduled program. Thank you, and have a good day. Finishing killing these zombies. Finishing killing these zombies. Finishing killing these zombies. Finishing and 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 killing these zombies. Okay, the zombies are all dead. They're all dead. Shot my bow up to the ceiling. And let it stay there. And let it stay there. Up, down, up, down, up, down. I'm so tired. I'm sorry. I had a long day. A long week the past week. Anyway. But I need this video out. Turned it on. And we bombed through. As fast as humanly possible. Whee! Magnificent. And then I started working on the staircase again. Making the staircase as best as possible. First I lighted up the room because I want villagers to come up here. They're not going to stay in this room exactly. They're going to be up on the next floor. The first floor I want it to be the villager breeding room. Then every type of villager, like fishing villager, the armory villager, the librarian. You know, make it librarian on the top because I say the best villager. Then legislate down the levels. But then I just went over back to my for the rest of the day of 57. I just killed some zombies. So I'm heading back to the zombie slaying room right now. But this is where we're gonna end this video. If you liked it, like and subscribe. And that's it for me. See ya. I started off like I started off last video down in the zombie grinder. But I did a lot of grinding over down there, so I decided to go ahead and go upstairs to actually do. Apparently, there's a lightning storm going on right now. I don't remember that because this video I recorded almost a week ago now. I think if I remember about it. So I actually don't remember exactly what's gonna happen. So surprised as well. Last video. I've been not. My villagers feel like I'm getting slowly destroyed somehow. I think zombies are getting them. So I really need to start working on the breeding hall. for the villagers. I don't want them all to just die. I don't want them to just die, you know? That won't be good. That won't be good at all for them to just die. So I just went ahead and went down to the mines, but now I'm back up from a nice day of digging, watching the sunrise on day 159. And then I just ran around the village for a bit. Just running around the village, nothing no big deal. Just running around. Just have that guy. As you can see, villagers are being... I swear that I had a lot more, but they're slowly dying. So I need to get that room finished as fast as possible. So that's what I want to get done today. As you can see, I'm running around the village just to see if I have any villagers left, which so far it's just that one and the ones in my bedroom and the like 2 or 3 that I locked in their houses. This probably was a reason, so I blocked that up. But as later I can see, there's going to be like massive openings where zombies can easily just get in through the walls. That the dirt is the same level as the walls. As you can see, there's a zombie right there attacking one of my villagers. But it's a zombie villager, so I decided I should actually try to save him. I don't know how he got gold armor. So I chased him back and put him in a boat. A nice, beautiful boat. An amazing boat. Trying to find a boat as fast as humanly possible and get him in the boat, which I made it just in time. So I just sit there staring at him for a bit, trying to figure out my next move. Trying to figure out the next move of action. Got a golden lava. He's dying. So I decided I should make a little box above him. I'm trying to do this as fast as possible. And I got him saved. Trying to heal up so I won't burn to death. Decided to play okay this for... If the villager comes this way, the live one won't attack him. Just trying to figure out how to actually do this. Trying to figure out a game plan to actually save the villagers. Looking at my chest. Try to figure out a game plan. Trying to see if I can cure that zombie villager. Cure it is the best option I can take, I believe. First, I thought I should start working on finishing this, like make this completely deep slate. So that's what I did and completed. The whole tunnel is now complete. Well, I just had to add the lights in, and the trap door is all the way down here. these torches are temporary for now. Just for now. So I actually have some lights for now. Went upstairs. Thinking about patching these holes up. But decided not to right now. I realized it was dark. So I went ahead and ran back to my home. I took the long way. The above ground one. Decided to sleep in here, realizing that it's all empty. So my fear is correct. My fear is correct. My villagers are slowly getting eaten alive. Slowly but surely, that's what's happening. At this moment, I'm still trying to hope at least one or two survived. Which one or two did survive, the ones that are locked inside the houses. Peeled him off. There's a skeleton up there, so I peeled him off with my bow. Peeled him off with my bow. Like pew 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 pew. I'm bored, okay? I'm tired. I'm always tired because I have a terrible job that I hate. Anyway, so if you want to help me quit my job, donate down below in the Patreon. Join my Patreon channel as low as like $1 a month. So yeah, you can do that. Anyway, trying to figure out what happened to all my beautiful villagers, my beautiful amazing villagers, my cute little villagers, cute little villagers. I don't want them to get murdered, but they are. They are. It's already too late. It's already too late. Yes, it is. Already too late to save the day. Why am I singing this song? I do not know why I'm singing this song, but I'm singing it anyway. It was getting late, so I went ahead and decided it's time for me to go to bed on day 159. Day 159. About 100 days till it's 365 days, and that'll make a year in this Minecraft world. Wow, I came a long way since the start of it. A long, 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 long way. I was happy because I have at least one villager. As you can see, I was jumping up and down. And I went to sleep. And now it's day 160. Wow, 160 days in this Minecraft world. 104 days. Till, a year in this Minecraft world. Looking at my temple. It's a beautiful temple. An incredible temple. From my balcony. It looks amazing, if you don't ask me. Looks incredible. Incredible. Went ahead and back across my thing. Got some food. And set sail. And boom, here we go again. On day 160. All the way over to my village area. And time to expand this area. And working on it more. You know, trying to make a zombie breeder room on this top floor here. On this first floor, I mean. And then here I decided to actually patch the border blocks. And then I went ahead and made the walls of the room of the tower. And patch these up. Patch these up as best as humanly possible. I know it gets dark, but I'll put on down torches or another thing later on to light it up. This is here when I decided I need to expand this room. My plan is to have this as the train station and have going 4 different ways to my main base is where this tunnel is going to go to. One way could be a different thing. One way could go to a different place. And all 4 ways go to something. I know that's a big project, but that's the plan in this hardcore series. That's the plan indeed. Got my torch and went on my merry way. All the way to my main base. That's my main base currently. I'll probably make a better base in a different location, like a whole mega castle thing. Or whatever. Comment down below what you think I should make there. It was getting late, so I went ahead and went upstairs to go to bed. And go to sleep. And make it day 161. 161. 161 days. That's incredible. "161 days in this Minecraft world. That's the greatest. I think it's the longest series I have of hardcore so far. So far, at least. And I'm still, growing it. I'll probably update, instead of deleting the world, is to just update it to the next update, whatever the update is. It's probably going to be 1.20, 21, I mean. Is the plan. The plan stands. My fans. My beautiful, amazing fans. Incredible, incredible jobs. Wow, just looking at my stuff I need to organize. That would be a later project, of course. Because, projects are the best thing to do in this Minecraft world. I have no idea why I went in there in the first place. I'm just, while filming this and filming this voiceover, I'm extremely tired, so. I think I said that already. Oops. Anyway. I just want to say thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Like and subscribe is muchly appreciated. I digged out some of this room to make it a bigger room. Like actually more space down here. And then I went upstairs and worked on making this room. Went back downstairs and went back to my storage area. But first I need to get my minecart and swing on by. Boom. Swinging on by. Turned that off. It was late, so it was dark time. So I went ahead and go to bed on day 161 so I can make it day 162. 162 Minecraft days. I survived in hardcore Minecraft. Day 162. Incredible. Incredible. Just looking on my inventory just to see what I need to start finishing the project. Because the project is the best thing I can do. The best project I can do is this project. Zoom on by over back to the tower. The beautiful tower that I constructed. It's the best tower ever. The best tower ever. Decided to work on that side later. And digged out the corners and have it the polished, this stuff. The polished deep slate. Because I think that would make the design look good. But I ran out of the polished deep slate, so I went back down to try to find some more polished deep slate. My cart wasn't on the minecart, so I got my minecart back again. Put it down and slither by. Slither on by. On day 162. Of Minecraft Hardcore. Just trying to figure out the best plan of action. Got some deep slate. More of the deep slate tiles, but I need the polished deep slate. Went ahead and empty my inventory a bit. Spoiler alert, I'm going to have to make a storage unit later in the next couple of videos. I already filmed it. I like to pre-record a lot of my videos. Anyway, I don't know why I'm this close to the microphone. I'm like basically lips to the microphone. Comment down below if you like this. Yeah. Okay, anyway, I made the more deep slate tiles, made them into the walls because my plan is simple, is to make a room for breeding the villagers, to make more than just like the 4 I have, all in different areas. I think I have one in the librarian villager, the one in my house, and I think like 1 or 2 more in like blocked in a different house. I believe. I could be wrong. I could just have like 3, like 2. But that's all I need. I just need 2, and then 2 can make 1, and then those 3 can breed together, and then 4, then breed. Yeah, it's a bunch of incest. A bunch of... Lighting up this little staircase room. Light it up real good. So no mobs will spawn in this room, because mobs are not supposed to be in this room. They're not supposed to be in this room. You get that, everybody? You get that? You get what I'm saying? I hope you do, because I won't repeat myself. Light it up this room a bit. It's getting real late. Real late indeed. So I light this up room real good, so no mobs will actually spawn in this room. Because mobs don't belong in the villager room. Because they're gonna eat my villagers alive. Which I don't want that. I don't want the villagers to eat my villagers alive. I've made this nice wall, but I didn't want a deep slate. I need more polished deep slate to finish it off, so I decided to do that in a later video. But it's almost the end of the day on day 162, so I went ahead my way over to the mob farm to spend the rest of my day. I edit that out for you, so you won't have to see that. I edit out like on my way over there, I think. I don't forget where I edited out for. It's about to end, so enjoy the rest of this video, and that's it from voiceover me, and bye for now. Started off where I left off last video, just hanging out, looking at my village growing. Today I want to get all the villagers to get the villager thing done, so I can actually have my villagers safe and start actually breeding them more instead of them slowly dying. So I had to go to a different villager and haul them all the way back here, because I don't feel like making a whole new base. Not right now, at least. Maybe a later video. Anyway. Went up the stairs to go to the tippy top of this tower that it's basically not finished yet. I just got like the first part of second floor done of the tower. Which this tower is gonna look incredible when it's done. Just incredible. As you can see, I add the walls in. I just need to go back down to the mines to add the polished black stone. Did some mining just to make sure that down there is nice and dark. No mobs can spawn down there, which they're not, because this is for villagers. It needs to be safe. For them to be safe so they can actually start breeding. So I can watch them breed. I'm not gonna watch them breed. That's just weird. Strange, right? Yeah. Anyway, I made the patch all the way up for the full, like, quadrant. The first floor will be for breeding. Second floor will be for zombie, for changing, getting them cured from being zombies, which, you know, I want low prices. Low prices, low everything. Head back to the base because I need some more deep slate. So I went ahead and went back to my base and go down to the mines and got some more deep slate. A whole bunch of more deep slate. So I need a plenty of deep slate. I mean plenty. So much deep slate that it's gross. That's so gross how much I need. So as you can see, I went ahead and downstairs, and after a while, I went back upstairs with a whole bunch of more deep slate I can use. A whole bunch of amazing deep slate. I was just curious what will it make when you smelt it, but turns out you just get the normal one, the one that you actually mine out, which hey, you don't really need that. I don't think you can make anything out of it. All of it's just because I'm curious. Made it into the polished deep slate so I can use it for the staircase walls, because I think that would be a nice design for this pattern that I'm creating. I think it will look incredible how good it will be look like. So I went back over to the tower area on the ocean. I need to fix that one day. Completely did a mess up right there. Set up for when I go out again. Looked at the days. Day 164 of this Minecraft world. And digged out the walls to make it look better. Make it look incredible. Make it look like a real staircase. That's the plan. If you know what I mean. Yeah, I probably don't. Light up this room a bit. And this is it. This is what I got so far. And add glass in the cracks right here. The door. I'm gonna put like some gates in there, like right there. The glass, put that right there like this. So I can see in my villagers breeding. Watching them breed. Yes. 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 I'm crazy. I'm crazy. I'm crazy. So crazy. I'm crazy. I'm so crazy. And look at this. It looks beautiful so far. Looks incredible. Got on and turned it on and zoomed on by. And I swiveled on by like as fast man can. So fast that you can hardly see me. And then I went to bed on day 164 to day 165. Day 165. Little over a year, I believe. In this Minecraft year. Well, half a year, almost, I should say. Not a full year. Almost. Couple more videos. Well, actually, no, not in a couple. I'm looking at my notes, what I got done. Got like 5 videos that I'm sitting on that still needs to be edited. I don't know if I'm gonna voice over them yet today because I don't have a lot of time. I got work I have to do tomorrow. Anyway, you don't want to know my life story. Anyway, I'm just getting more beds so I can place the beds down there in the breeding area, breeding room. So I can start having babies. So much babies can you be having. So much. So little time. Wow. I got a lot of diamonds. Got a diamond. I don't know why I got the diamond. I was extremely tired filming this, and I am still now. I say that pretty much on every video because it's true. So true. I'm just looking at my stuff, trying to figure out what to do next and how to do it. Went ahead and went over to my spruce trees and got some more spruce trees so I can make some more trapdoors and stuff to make like a garden. And don't forget to like and subscribe so to not miss a video. If you enjoyed and do all that, thank you so much. Anyway, back to the content. I made some spruce gates. Made some trapdoors to make like a little garden type thing. I think that will look nice. Got myself a diamond hoe. A diamond hoe is the best thing you can do. The best thing you can do is to make a diamond hoe with your diamonds. If you just have 2 diamonds, just make a diamond hoe. There's nothing better. With just 2 diamonds. Nothing better. Nothing better indeed. A sword is better. Anyway, I had the diamonds left over, so I decided why not make a diamond hoe. I lost track of time, and like I said before, I was sleepy while filming this. Put down the gates so the villagers can escape through the normal door. Decided to mine this out and put glass here instead. But I don't have any glass right now, so I went ahead and started making the dirt farm. The beautiful dirt farm I'm creating right now. Incredible dirt farm. The best dirt farm ever. The best dirt farm someone can ever make is what I'm making right now. The best villager farm. The best. So I went ahead and went back to the base. To the village. Trying to figure out how this level works. Trying to turn it off. Now I have to worry about that when it's coming back.
shoot my bow because I can. Just because I can. Picked up that arrow. Loaded my crossbow again. And went back to my base. It was getting dark, so I decided I need to get some sleep. Not sleep. Yeah, sleep. Got some water. And then went ahead and went upstairs on day 165. 165 days of summer vacation, just as some bad news to end it. There's only one problem to my vacation, and it is somebody to spend it. If he said like maybe, you know what I mean. Yeah. Okay, anyway. I went to bed with my villager wife. As you can see from the days, it's moving day for the villagers. Well, probably not today, probably like the next days. But I spent like the next 2 hours of filming this, getting the villagers over there. But first I have to get the room ready for them. But don't worry, I edited out me doing all that. I just showed you the end result. The end result is going to be incredible. I'm telling you now. Telling you now, indeed. Looking at all my stuff. So much stuff that needs to be made. So much stuff. So much. Zoomed on by in my little train station area. On day 166. Crazy. So crazy. So crazy how things happen so fast. I remember when I first started this world. Well, I spawned in. I walked like 2 or 3 hours just to get to this village. It was probably a closer village where I spawned in, but the direction I took would lead me to this village. If I decided to take the other direction, who knows where I'll be in right now. Maybe I'll be dead, I don't know. Who knows, I'll probably be already in season 8. If I took the wrong direction, right? That's right, always, every direction you make in life leads you to the direction the best direction. There's a life lesson there somewhere, but I think I said it right, but you know what I'm just trying to say. I would a way to say that. Thank you, and subscribe. Looking at my chests. One day I want to organize these chests. Maybe next video. I did it before. If I go in the world right now, it would be done. Because I already done it. I just haven't edited that video yet. I don't know if I'm going to edit that video, do the voiceover today, or on my next day off, or one of the days I get off work or something. I do not know. I do not know at all. Because I still have to edit like the 3-hour raw footage. I think I made it in like 2 or 3 videos. I don't remember because it's been a while since I filmed that. You know, when you see that, I'll probably have that video done. Almost done. Like the video you're seeing right now. If a video came out while while I was saying right now, it's currently March of the 28th of 2024. This video will probably be on live on April 15th of 2024. So still a long way away. So I think you guys are on like 25 or 26 right now. Ah. Looking at my chests. Got my beds. So much beds. So little time. So little time indeed. Now this is episode 30, so next week for you guys it will be the movie. The episodes 21 to episode 30. So all in one video. Probably gonna be like a 2-3 hour long video. Probably gonna do that today. Make that today. It's really easy. I just combined all these videos together and just edit out the like in-betweens with the outro and the intro. And call it good. And those perform okay. I think, let me quickly check that how they perform. Well, I'm just running my minecart. Yeah, they perform okay. The last one I did has 6 views, an average view duration of 16:16. It's a pretty good video. Anyway, you don't want to hear about my last video, that stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip that for now. As you can see, I edited out part of me transferring the villagers over to my to the room. To the room. The breeding room. So they can start producing more babies for me. I think I had like 3 or 4 villagers left. But they all are in the room. The beautiful, beautiful room. Amazing room. The best room ever. The best room you could ever be in. And they're all asleep right now. Placing more beds so they can even make me even more babies. Make me even more babies I can use for self-gain. To make me rich and powerful. Mwah ha 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 ha. Mwah ha 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 ha. Decided to put a bed back here just for that if the villager is sleeping in it. I'll be the weird one out. Because it's a yellow bed. Who sleeps in a yellow bed? It's a pea color. And it's right next to the dirt. And this is my way that I brought them up into the room. So I had to go ahead and lock that room up. A way to send them back down if I want to. Back to the village, to the ones that breed. That I don't need up here. I can take them back down to the village and make a where they don't just die. But this is the start of something new. But that's where I ended this video. I was just heading back to the bedroom to go to bed. So this is where I'm gonna end it. If you enjoy it, like and subscribe, and do all that fancy stuff. But I'll see you guys next time, probably for the live stream. Bye.